universe. So I'm gonna have my hair like this for a couple of days, and it's time to do something with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do a high ponytail. What I have is just a long piece of material. The Eco, because I be scooping. Am I gonna use a brush? Yeah, I'm gonna use a brush. Now you see all of this is kind of detangled, but it's extremely dry. So it needs to be washed and conditioned and all of that stuff, but I don't really feel like doing that. So what I'm gonna do is just put this up in a high bun. I'm gonna put it up in a high bun, and then I'll take the thing that I have on the end off. Oh my goodness, guys, I didn't even know you guys was even on here. Listen, I don't have my ponytail, my hair in this ponytail, or whatever you want to call it, for a long time. I got my Eco Styler. It wasn't even freaking recording. I'm probably going to use some of this for my edges. This stuff lays like no other. You got to get the ones with the little spikes on the top. Bristle brush. A long piece of material. And I know you're probably wondering, why is she using a long piece of material? But when you have this amount of hair and it's kind of tangled and dry, the last thing you want to do is try to be taking a hair tie, twisting it around this situation. So again, like I was just showing, I use a lot of gel, so I need huge containers because I do scooping. I need for my gel to be inexpensive or cost effective, but I also need for my gel to do the job. And Eco Styler does hold my hair very well. And I don't get any flaking with it. I'm brushing my hair with my bristle brush, but I'm not really tripping on the middle part of it because that I have to take a whole day to detangle, pre-poo, you know, all that stuff, wash, all of that. So I just mold it up, just the outer part, mold it up to where I want it. Come around here to the front, brush it up. Again, here's my bald spot that came from a fight, but mind you, all this was gone. I had some cornrows in and they got ripped forward. This was all baby butt. This is the only part that really never grew back. So it's still a blessing. So yeah, so I was just watching some of Donna's live. Donna from Donna from Black Ink. I really like Donna. I felt like Donna has been going hard in the paint with Black Ink for a long time. I feel like if anybody deserves to be heard and for their opinion to matter, is Donna. You know, I feel like she's that one that's always gonna have your back, win, lose, or draw. But I do think that, you know, C's treats her, you know, like she ain't ish. You know, I don't like that. That made me not like that for real, for real. And I really, at that point when she came on, I really, her and, I like Mel too, but really Donna is really what keeps me engaged, you know, and wanting to see the show week after week. And Sky, but sometimes Sky be overdoing it a little bit, in my opinion, but I do like her. Um, but you know, I'm just always that one, always going for the underdog because they the ones that tend to end up having to prove themselves the most. And a lot of times people don't understand or value what they bring until it's gone, you know. Um, I think Donna's the one that's always going to will always be around when you need her and to go hard for you, you know, whatever your cause is. So I like that. I like her loyalty in that aspect. I also like her style. I think she's just a pretty girl. I think she's just a dope girl. Um, I was looking at C's a little differently because at that point everybody was a be this and a be that, and I'm like, oh, you know, he don't got too big for his britches. Again, and I can speak from experience because I'm a stylist. So when I was working in a salon, I was my own boss. I create my own hours. That's the whole reason why you go to school and get a license, so that nobody can dictate or determine what you do. If you don't like the circumstances, you can get up and go. If you want to work at 5 or 6 or 12 different shops, you can do that. You're an independent contractor. You don't belong to nobody but yourself. So you're an asset to these other places. You're beneficial to these other places. Either you pay based off of booth rental or you pay based off of commission. And that's something that you and the owner of the shop will discuss. What his commission is going to be, 30 or 40%. The only time you ever want to pay 50% is if they're supplying all of your product. You know what I'm saying? You're not buying no ink, you're not buying no shampoo, you're not buying no, you know, everything is provided by the salon. Other than that, or you can pay booth rental, $125 a week or $150 a week, depending on, you know, the level of success that shop has, or you know how many free walk-in clients come through, because you can work in a salon and there not be a high turnover rate as far as walk-in clients. But if you work for somebody like Paul Mitchell or something like that, and there's just a lot of random people just coming in off of the street, then you have a high walk-in, you know, a possibility to be able to get maybe 5 clients or 4 clients a day just based off of walk-ins, just off of the brand alone. But it's still up to you to build your own clientele. So you're out there every day hustling, passing out your own cards, making your own cards, you know, making your own flyers, making your own, you know, whatever. So yeah, he's not her boss. He just owns the shop that she works out of, and he owns the brand as far as Black Ink goes. He owns that brand. So she can't use that brand. But then again, she probably can, because if she was Black Ink, then she is a member of Black Ink, so she can use that brand. But if she wanted to build her own stuff, she would have to come up with her own brand. You know what I'm saying? And she is her own brand. So no matter where she goes, she is her own brand. Anyway, let me get back to this ponytail. So I just take my thing like this, and I got enough gel on there. I'm just gonna pull it up to the top. Up to the top. Up to the top. I might smooth a little bit more. And then I'm going to take my head wrap and I'm just going to drape it around. This is going to be my ponytail holder. Ah, it's a little crooked. Let's try this again. Oh, I get it out. Okay. Let's try it again. Because I want it right in the middle. I don't want it off to the side or none of that. I want it right in the middle. Sometimes ponytails will give me a freaking headache. So I have to be careful about how tight I tighten them as well. But I want it in the middle. I don't want it to the side. I don't want it too far back. And I don't want it too far forward. I want it perfectly in the middle. Okay, I think that's in the middle, I think. So again, back to wrapping. Pull that one. Wrap it forward. Pull, pull this one back around. Now I got it kind of on there. I can just take it and tighten it. And then wrap it around as many times as I think I need to. Pull the hair out because sometimes the hair will get caught inside. And you don't want that. Ouch, it's breaking. So, again, wrap it. I'm not even going to tie it. I'm just going to twist it around and tuck it. And tuck it. That's it. Take this back piece and tuck it. Okay. So now I've tucked it. My hair is up in a ponytail. I'm gonna go back through with some more gel because I like my ponytails sleek. Okay. Take your brush and get smoothing. Smoothing, follow through. Smooth, follow through. Brush and smooth. Brush and smooth. Brush and smooth. Brush and smooth. All the way around. All the way around. Brush and smooth. 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 Okay. And once you brush and smooth it off, go back through with a little bit more gel. Just to make sure. Just to secure that smoothness and make sure that smoothness is secure. Okay. And that's why I need so much gel. That's why I need the big tub. Okay. So now that's together. So let me bring this camera back over here so I can show you how I deal with these edges. Okay. So This is typically where I take this gel. This gel right here holds like no other. I can put my baby hair down with this gel and my baby go to sleep, wake up, and that baby hair would be stuck down to my head for about 2-3 days without having to redo it. So I like that. Get yourself an old toothbrush. Again, go back over your edges just to make sure you smoothing properly. All right, now we see this little bald spot. So generally in this area is where I will start to take hair down, over direct the hair down, and then right up on top of that bald spot and follow it through with my finger. See that? That's how I do it. Then this side, will I do the same thing? It's not gonna look as redirected as the other one, but it's just enough. Just enough. So then I'll come here, focus, to the front. I take baby hair, real baby hair, not teenage baby hairs, not adult baby hairs. Sometimes I do get on that frequency, but not today. And then I just pull that on through and follow it on around. Nothing too extreme because my ponytail, my bun is going to be extremely extreme because I have so much hair. So again, nothing too major. Now I can take these little baby hairs here. I can comb them backwards and then to the front. Okay. Now, that's pretty much set. When you're dealing with this gel, this extreme wetline extreme gel, this one with the spikes on the top and you're setting your baby hair, do not put your scarf on top of these edges. You need to let them air dry. If you put a scarf on top, when you take that scarf off, it is not going to, it's not that it's going to lift, but it's not going to, it will have removed most of the gel. The scarf will have removed most of the gel and they will lift. So put your headscarf up here and leave your edges out for them to air dry. So now, last night when I went to sleep, I put a scrunchie on there. Okay. All right. So this right here in this moment is my hair. I bought some of this from freaking Food for Less, and it's like pink moisturizer, like the pink moisturizer from back in the day. But this, man, like no other, moisturizes my hair. So I love that. Bomb for braid out, twist out, or so. Take this moisturizer. And I'm just going to put it all over my hair. The ends, all this dry stuff. Gotta moisturize it. Then I'm going to take, see that knot? Don't just rip it. Pull from the end. Okay. Now I'm going to just do some loose twists. Because I do want a little bit of uniformity in my bun. So I'm going to do some loose twists. How many? That remains to be seen, but maybe about 6 or so. Part it off. Make sure, again, you are moisturizing. They don't have to be perfect. We just want it for the aesthetic look and to kind of keep our ends together, especially since our hair is so dry. We haven't detangled it. I haven't moisturized my hair in about 4 days. I've just been sleeping on a regular cotton pillowcase. You know, so really, this is just to give it a break from the elements until I really get a chance to go up and through there. See, just a loose twist. So I didn't even really quite get to 6. I think this was just 5. Take your time, don't rip your hair. Okay. Last one. This stuff absorbs into my hair so good. Like, let me see what's in here. This is, says Maximum Strength. I believe this is by Bronner Brothers. Oil moisturizer. It's a hair lotion with castor oil and aloe. And when it says at the bottom, it says it works, it works. And it was like $2 and some change. It has water, canola oil, sorbitan, sesquiolate, castor oil or castor seed oil. Then I'm just going to put some of this just on my ends, just to really moisturize my ends. It has coconut oil, aloe vera leaf juice, no combs or parabens or sulfate, nothing like that. So now I got my hair nicely moisturized. I have my twists. And now I'm just going to start kind of randomly and strategically placing these twists to make sure that they cover my wrap that's under there. And then I'll just take the end of my twist and tuck it in. If your loose start unraveling, just retwist it. It's not a big deal. Just molding and twisting and tucking. Pulling this to the back and coming around the front. Then I got one more left. So what direction am I going to take this baby in? Okay, then once you kind of get them going in the direction that you think you want them to go in, then you got to get you some hairpins. Or actually bobby pins, because I like real secure ponytail. And then just strategically start placing them. This is how you gonna get the right roundness that you want from your ponytail. You'll be able to pull pieces of your ponytail down to tuck and cover. You don't just have to stay on the base. You can bring and pull two pieces together and stick them up inside of the bun. So you can get the desired shape you want. Also, I have to make sure that I cover this wrap because I don't want any of my wrap showing. And just move it. Move it. Twist it until you get the desired shape and look. And now that I have everything pretty much up and slicked, I'm gonna find my headscarf and just tie it down, and I'm gonna leave it like that until I'm ready to go somewhere. Then after that, you just take and do your face and get ready to go. Good looking out, universe. See y'all later.